Hello, my dear brothers and sisters. Welcome to Paradise and Smell. Today, what I want to tell you is that, when someone is doing something wrong and we know that they are doing wrong and we are not talking about it because of the way they behave, they shout and scream, and we keep ourselves quiet. Doing so, over time, what happens is that it builds up anger in us because mostly because we cannot express ourselves, we cannot be truthful of what we want to say. And it's not because of the other person behaving this way. It's not about that. Keep that in mind whenever you feel that way next time. All that anger that you feel is because you cannot be strong enough to face this person. That's why you are getting angry. So what I want to tell you is that how do you deal with someone like that? First of all, you need to gather the courage to speak your truth, even though it is not going to be accepted by this person. They may shout, they may scream, okay? Don't fear their reactions. Remember that the storms of our life come to rearrange us to something more beautiful. Secondly, remove your anger. Remember, like I was telling you earlier, that you are angry not at that person because that person is not willing to accept his mistakes or whatever he's doing wrong or she's doing wrong. You are mad at that person or angry at that person because you cannot express yourself. Accept this truth, then it will be very simple for you to remain calm when facing this person. Because when you are angry, you are not going to be strong. Anger is a dark energy and it is the work of Satan. So when you are with Satan, like when you are angry, you are with Satan, okay? You are listening to Satan. When you are angry and you are with Satan, that's your weakness. If you want to gather the strength, you need to be with God. And God does not get angry. God is calm. God is powerful, and God knows that God is in control. Not control over another person, but control over yourself. Okay? So eliminate that anger, voice up, do speak, let it all out, but you don't have to shout, you don't have to scream, you don't have to get angry. But you do need to speak. If that person does not want to listen, that's fine. Accept that that person is not going to listen. So you need to accept and walk away. You do your part, okay? But if they are not even willing to listen, then walk away. Remember that you are not trying to correct anybody else. You are trying to correct yourself. To be correct means to be in your power. Okay? So what you are correcting in yourself is you are gaining your power back is by eliminating that anger, eliminating your fear, and speak your truth. So you are aligning with your power, your powerful self. Okay? And accepting that this person is not willing to accept what you have to say. When you really want to get your point across and you want to, like, oh no, this person needs to understand, you need to let go of all that. You don't need to convince anyone to understand you. They don't want to understand, that's fine, and be okay with it. This is how you're going with God and gaining all that strength and being that powerful self that you are. Every event of our life helps us to remember our spiritual truth And in this experience, you are remembering your truth by being the courageous, to speak your truth, to remain calm, to accept, and finally, to let go. So that's all for today in this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video.